The United States is holding migrant detainees from Asia, Africa, Europe, and the Caribbean at immigration facilities on the Guantanamo Bay Naval Base. This is according to internal U.S. government records obtained by CBS News. Guantanamo Bay, which is located on Cuban land, also houses terrorism suspects, though they are away from immigration detainees. CBS News immigration and politics reporter Camilo Montoya-Galvez joins us now with his exclusive reporting. Thank you for being here. How are U.S. officials describing the detainees that are held there?
Well, after President Trump ordered his administration to convert the military facilities at Guantanamo Bay, Cuba, into a massive immigration detention center, his administration has mainly used that base to predominantly house migrants from Spanish-speaking countries in Latin America, such as Nicaragua and Venezuela, before they are deported to their countries of origin. But now that population has been expanded dramatically in terms of nationalities, according to the internal documents that we obtained at CBS News. Among the detainees are now migrants from Africa, Asia, Europe, and the Caribbean, including from countries like China, Liberia, Jamaica, and the United Kingdom. This shows that the administration's aggressive crackdown on immigration is extending to many migrants, irrespective of their nationality. And the administration, of course, wants to send a message of deterrence that if you are in the country illegally, you could very well end up in a place like Guantanamo Bay or now in that Alligator Alcatraz facility in Florida. We know that the number of people held in Guantanamo is still fairly limited. According to the Department of Defense, there are currently about 54 detainees held at the base, but the president has talked about housing as many as 30,000 people there.
So could this face any legal challenges?
Yes, in fact, the ACLU is already filing a lawsuit in federal court seeking to block any transfers of immigrants to Guantanamo Bay, saying to that court that the U.S. has no legal authority to hold civil immigration detainees outside of the U.S. because, as you mentioned in the intro, this is not U.S. territory. It is Cuban land that is technically on an indefinite U.S. lease. And the ACLU is arguing that conditions at Guantanamo Bay are deplorable, substandard, and that detainees do not have in-person access to lawyers. They say the detention of migrants there is unlawful, punitive, and that it should end.
All right, Camilo, strong reporting as always. Thank you so much.